It's been about 1.5 years since the Los Santos Tuners update released. When it did release, it was great. It was fun and it also made you a decent amount of money. And now in 2023, after another Cayo Perico nerf, it is even greater. Therefore, in this video, I'm going to show you how you could earn millions of dollars with the auto shop. And also, it is completely solo. Right, to begin with this business, you have to buy an auto shop. There are 5 different locations for the auto shop that you can buy. The auto shop can be bought at the Maze Bank Foreclosures website. The 5 different locations are Mission Row, Strawberry, Rancho, Burton, and La Mesa. In my opinion, Burton is the best. This is what I recommend, and especially for the Union Depository job, which I will talk about a bit later, but it is the best location for that and also some other contracts with the auto shop. So if you have the money, then I recommend to buy the Burton location. It costs $1,830,000 and the cheapest one you can get is Mission Row at $1,670,000. Style, tint and emblem does not matter at all. They are purely cosmetic, so don't use too much money here. Staff is nice since they can do the main part of the work when customizing cars for customers with the auto shop, but usually they bang the car so much up that you barely can get any profit. If you don't have too much money, then I recommend to just deliver the vehicle yourself. You will get more money that way. Personal quarters is great actually, and that is for one reason: fast traveling. But it is not the traditional fast traveling that you are used to. With the personal quarters, you are able to set your spawn location to the auto shop. Then just find a new invite only lobby, and since finding a new invite only lobby takes about 3 seconds or so, you will be a lot quicker moving around the map. The last upgrade or customization you can buy is the car lift, and the car lift is just an extra. You already have one car lift, so this would double the amount that you could earn from the car lifts in the auto shop. If you have the money, then you could consider buying this, but it is more of a gimmick than actually money making because it won't make you that much money. And now I'm going to explain why. Because there are a few ways of earning money with the auto shop, and the first way is customizing customers' vehicles. To customize a vehicle for a customer, it costs $35,000 to buy the upgrades or customization for that vehicle. Once the customization is done, you can deliver it to the customer or get a staff member to do it. Car delivery to the customer will give you $60,000. If the work is done by a staff member, it would take a bit longer and will give you less money. If you deliver it yourself, you should be careful not to crash the vehicle. If you do, the payment will be decreased and you will have to pay for the repairs. If you get one of your staff members to deliver it, then most of the time it will arrive pretty banged up and you will again receive less money. If you get the car perfectly to the customer, you will get $25,000 in profit. But usually this isn't the case because it gets some kind of damage, or even if your staff member does it, as I said, they usually bang it up quite a bit, so it will be even less than that. So this is worth doing if you don't have too much money and you want to have an extra way to make money. But if you already have a lot of money, then this is more of just a gimmick and not a serious money making method. The next way to make money with the auto shop is the exotic exports list. In the auto shop, you will have a board up the stairs and to the right where there will be a lot of cars that needs to be found by you to then be delivered for money. This works basically the same as how you deliver cars to Simeon. The auto shop car list refreshes every day and most of the cars spawn in free roam. These exotic vehicles will be parked and you can find them by checking the blue spots on the minimap. So if you ever see a blue spot on your minimap, then there is a chance that this is an exotic vehicle. When you have discovered a car that needs exporting, you will need to drive it to the docks. For delivering this, you will get $28,000. This is the same pay you get for every vehicle every day. There's no difference here. So this part of the business is alright, but it's not that great, and after a while you won't ever do one of these again because it's a bit boring and you won't get that much money of it. But again, in the beginning when you don't have too much money, then this could be a viable way to get some money pretty quickly. Right, so now we get on to the main and best part of the auto shop, which is the auto shop contracts / mini heists. There are 8 of these auto shop jobs in total. These are the bank contract, the data contract, the super dollar deal, the prison contract, the agency deal, the ECU job, the last contract, and the union depository job. You can think of these as mini heists. They act similarly to what a normal heist would be, just smaller. They only take about 20 minutes on an average playthrough to complete, so it is a lot quicker than normal heists, but it also pays out a lot less. The highest earning contract you can do pays out $300,000. The other ones are at about $180,000 to $170,000, somewhere around there. The best auto shop contract, and the one I recommend you do every time, is the union depository job. It pays the most at $300,000, however you receive only $270,000 because stupid Sasanta and KGJ take the cut. I swear to God, all they do is fuck. The second best contract is the bank contract. It pays decent, and you can also skip one of the preps completely. This is the signal jammers. You can just start up this mission and then leave the session. You will complete the mission even though you didn't do the task, and in the finale it does not matter if you did it or not. For the actual finale, you will use one of the cars that got released with the Los Santos Tuners update. Don't worry though if you don't have one of those vehicles, since you could just use Sasanta's car for free. It is not that good or fast, but it does the job. You only need it for this mission and it works fine. Later on, if you want to get your own vehicle to speed things up a bit, then I recommend buying the Calico GTF. It is very fast with all the upgrades. It is also a very good looking vehicle. When it first released, it was insane. It was glitched and it was very fast. I believe this has now been patched, but it is still really quick, and it's a lot better than Sasanta's car. But again, you do not need it strictly for money making. This is only to make it a bit more efficient and go by a bit quicker. Keep in mind, you will also get $10,000 for every setup you do. There are 2 setup missions for every job, so that will be $20,000 for every job that you get extra on top of the finale pay. It's also worth noting that you will get a first time bonus of $75,000 for every one of these auto shop contracts that you do. So I do suggest going through all of them at least once. Some general tips to completing these fast is: 1. Do them in an invite-only session. Even before they changed the way invite-only sessions worked to being completely open to all businesses, this business was still available in invite-only, and that is still the case today. Avoid being griefed and load into your own session. 2. If you don't see an auto shop contract you would like, then you can simply start up any contract on the board and then exit the auto shop. When you get outside, you can call up Sasanta and cancel the contract. Now the contracts on the board will be changed. Repeat this until you get the auto shop contract you would like. Each one of these jobs is worth doing in my opinion. They pay out decent and are pretty fun. However, if you're looking for something that pays way better than this and is in fact the best way to make money in the game, then I highly recommend watching this video right here. It is a money guide going through how to actively earn the most money in the game that you possibly can. Subscribing and leaving a like would also help me out greatly. Thank you for watching. Yeah!
Ay, las cámaras que están ahí. Ah.